So the budget dropped yesterday. Let's discuss it. In summary, we don't think any of the changes will have a profound impact on the property market. We'd heard all sorts of scaremongering, the likes of council tax being amended and it would be charged on percentage, anything north of £500,000 stamp duty being reformed, even landlords paying national insurance on their income. All of those things would have had really significant impacts, but none of which was mentioned. So I think now there is a sign of relief. We know where we stand and we can make our actions accordingly. One of the changes are the government are increasing property and savings income tax by 2%. I couldn't tell you the last time we had a buy-to-let investor purchase in their own name. They normally buy in a company name, and from what I'm reading, they won't be impacted. Equally, the amount of people buying an investment property in our area anyway is quite slim. Largely, people are buying to move into the property. The impact we think it will have is if you are a landlord where you own one or just a couple of properties and they are in your name, you're going to be impacted. The likelihood, as what happened with the interest rate increases, people will just pass that cost on. And if they can't do that, they will simply sell up. Now, depending on who you ask, I have a different opinion on that. What we forecast is that's likely going to create a bit more tension. It could increase rents again because people are having to make sure they can make ends meet. So there are changes coming to ISAs, the threshold that is coming down from £20,000 to £12,000 unless you're 65 and over. So the question mark people had is that going to in fact impact people's ability to buy when they're putting down their deposit? Now, when we are vetting buyers and doing our due diligence when they're making an offer, largely when we're seeing their proof of finance, the money's either in just a generic bank account, it's either in a help to buy ISA, or it's already in a stocks and shares ISA. Therefore, we just don't think it's going to have a significant impact on the property market. Mansion tax is being introduced. So you own mansion tax is being introduced. So if you own a home that's worth 2 or more million, you are looking at an additional annual charge of £2,500 a year. And then if you own a property that's worth 5 or more million, there is an annual charge of £7,500 coming into effect. I am speaking broadly, but I think for those homeowners in that price category, they're unlikely to really feel financially that change. I don't think it'll be anything more than a drop in the ocean. For purchasers buying at that level immediately, short term, you might see some small price changes, but ultimately, I don't think it's going to cause any significant impact on the market. And the reason being is properties that are valued at that level and in excess of makes up just over 0.5% of the properties countrywide. So it is a really small minority that are impacted.